Hey guys, how goes it? So I was with my youth group on Sunday, and we had a very interesting conversation about materialism. And I figured, this is a very interesting topic, I might bring this up in my vlog. And then I decided, why don't I just do this whole vlog on materialism. By the way, shout out to all my people in Life Teen. You guys are great, I love you guys. It's been great spending the last year with you guys, and I can't wait to see you all next Sunday. Anyway, let's get started. We live in a society that revolves around money. It lives in everything we do, everything we say, everything we think. It's all money-based. Spending and earning money, it comes to us at an early age. You ask any preteen what he wants to be when he gets older, and he says, I want to be rich and famous. That's what they all say. You know, you ask them a few years before and they say, oh, I want to be a firefighter, I want to be a policeman, I want to help people. That sort of gets taken away from us once we see that society is all about money. And here's the problem, is that society defines success as how much money you have and how many nice things you have, your house, your car. All these things define whether or not you're successful, and that's never sat well with me. When you engage yourself into this lifestyle, you can never truly be successful or happy, because I define both as, you know, how you interact with people, how you help people, and just the kind of person you are, not material-wise, not physically, but emotionally, morally. That's how I define success. You know, recently I just got a job, and, you know, part of it was that I needed money, but I can go to my parents for money. No, I wanted to develop a sense of responsibility. I wanted to gain work experience. I wanted to work, and that's why I got the job. Now, that's what I feel like people should do. People try to improve themselves by buying better things for themselves, or, you know, trying to get more money. What you should be doing is finding your faults, finding things you need to improve on, and improving on them, finding ways to improve on them. And that's what I think a lot of people fail to realize. And the reason for that is we live in a world where people judge us based on how we look, what we wear, what we have, our salary, and that's just one of the biggest problems in our society, is that we look on the outside. Everything is on the outside. Never look on the inside. You know, society has come up with these, you know, social classes that divide the rich, the poor, and the people in the middle, when really everyone is the same. It doesn't matter how much you have or what you've done. What matters is the people that we are. And social classes just completely disregard that. And it divides people. You never see, you hardly see a rich man, you know, talking to a poor person for whatever reason, just because. And it's a very sad truth that people divide themselves as far as what they have and what they do. And you know, it's something that's brought upon us, like I said, from the time we're young. You know, you get divided into cliques in high school, you know, the jocks, the super popular kids, the nerds, and it's a whole bunch of segregation that's completely unnecessary. And even then, these kids are walking around with, like, smartphones, and, you know, like, some high school kids have got, like, new model cars, and people always, you know, they're the people that everyone wants to be around because they want to be around those nice things. They want to be exposed to those nice things. And I've never been that kind of person. I've always been the kind of person, I don't look at what you have, I look at who you are. I try my best not to be judgmental. I mean, we are all judgmental in a certain way, shape, or form, but I try to avoid it at all costs, because it's not fair to anybody. Here's one of the biggest things that bothers me. People judge you by the clothes you wear. And it really hits a soft spot for me, because there are people very close to me, let's say, that are very particular to this. You know, people my age are always trying to, like, get stuff from, like, American Eagle or Aeropostale or Hollister, and quite frankly, I hate all those places. I think they are tacky and overpriced. I have a very low tolerance for it, with the exception of this t-shirt overshirt combo that my cousin got me for my graduation. I actually really like that kind of style, if you will, but I still think it was probably really overpriced. And you know me, I wear a lot of hand-me-downs. You know, that t-shirt overshirt thing, I usually take like an Oxford shirt and a hand-me-down t-shirt and just like put one of the over the other, and that's good. I'm fine. And you know, it just bothers me that so many people are like trying to get fresh new clothes, or you know, constantly changing their wardrobe to try to be in with style. I know my sister's always been on top of me about like never keeping up with fashion, or like mismatching my clothes or something like that, always being out of style. I've never cared. Never. I just wear what I like. I wear who I think I am. And right now I think I'm a Target employee, which I am actually. And see, that's the thing. The things you have, the clothes you wear, the money you have, it doesn't make you who you are. You know, your personality, how you treat people, that makes you who you are. And anyone who genuinely believes that their possessions define them as people are shallow. They're extremely shallow. And we can just all hope that one day they see the error of their ways and, you know, just become more open as people. The moment that society and people in general can stop being so judgmental, that'll be the day that people won't care about how they look or what they have or what they say even. Like, some people are afraid to speak their minds because they're afraid of being judged. And it's often the people who have all these, you know, material items. You know, they have this very particular clique, and, you know, they have this crowd that they're associated with, and they want to fit in. So when the rest of this clique or crowd is shunning a certain person because they do this, or they don't have this, or for whatever reason, they feel obligated to do the same. Now me, I've never been part of a particular clique or crowd or whatever you want to call it. I've always been a bit of a loner. You know, I call myself sort of a drifter because I go back and forth between, you know, these groups of people. But really, I'm a loner. There's no one I can truly associate myself with. So it's pretty easy for me to just say whatever I want because I'm not afraid of being judged by anyone, because there's no one I'm afraid that's going to judge me. Because I don't really look for opinions from others. Actually, I kind of do sometimes, because, you know, sometimes you just need reassurance of who you are. But my point is that, you know, I'm not afraid to speak my mind, because I don't keep in mind the repercussions between my personal relationships with people. Has my enormous mouth been the cause of several repercussions that I've had to suffer? Of course. Like, I've had to suffer many consequences because of the stupid stuff that I say sometimes. But I don't think there's ever a time where I regretted speaking my mind. So, there you go, guys. That's my little sermon for today. I want you guys to think about what are ways that you can improve as a person, some material item that you can give up, and any responses you have, just leave it in the comments below. Be sure to like the video, subscribe if you're new, share the video with everybody you know. New videos every Tuesday and Friday. I will see you guys later this week.